Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome to BizChicks TV. This is the place where you can find tips and tools to help you do business better. We're here to help you run a profitable business that's fun to run and to take the hassle out of your hustle. And today we are here with Robin Shimizu and friends talking about happy, healthy habits. Because if you don't have your health, you cannot keep your wealth. So with that, we want to get started this morning. How you doing this morning, Robin?
I'm doing great, Terry. How about you?
All is well. It's so good to have you in the studio today.
Thank you.
Uh, Robin, we know that you always have some kind of healthy habit for us. What you got going on today?
Well, we have Linus Woods Mullins, who's going to be joining us later. So we're
Mhm.
excited to see her again. But today I thought we would just start out by reviewing the buzziest wellness trends to watch out for in 2023 per the Forbes Life magazine.
Okay.
Okay. So it's really quick. They're saying that one of the trends that's happening right now is that people are doing the AARP specials, which basically meant that they're going to eat earlier, they're going to bed earlier. They're just doing everything a little earlier. And they said that that's a really good thing for your body.
Oh,
And it's kind of a trend that people are doing. So, and I have to admit, the other day we went out to dinner with a bunch of friends and we went at happy hour. So we went at
hmm,
4 and it was wonderful because we got to order off the happy hour menu.
yes.
So we saved a bunch of money and it was really fun and there was nobody there. So,
Ah,
it was more yeah.
you
So
got better service.
we decided we were going to start doing that more often, just going and celebrating in the early afternoon
Mm,
instead. And so
this is
it's an
good.
AARP trend. So I thought that was
Well,
kind of funny.
I want you to know that Linus is in the studio. So,
Yay.
yes,
Okay.
in our green
Um,
room. Hmm.
okay. So I'll make this quicker. So then we have also low intensity workouts as another trend
I
that's
like that.
happening. Hmm.
Walking.
That's the first word. Walking really
Oh,
took
see?
center stage. Yes, during the pandemic. And
Hmm.
people are finally getting out there and moving and things like that. So they say low intensity workout is really, really good. Um, and then it says at home beauty treatments. Okay, so this is a good one too. At home beauty treatments, which
Okay.
we are doing more often, I think. We've got our guests, that we bring on, Lakeisha and other, wellness coaches that are teaching us, how to take care of ourselves at home. And like
Yes.
Linus has like tons of recipes and things like that. We can take care of ourselves at home. And I really like that too. We like to support our friends and family that are out there doing a service.
Hmm.
So finding a balance of providing support to them as well as taking care of ourselves at home. It's like, yeah, we need to do that. Um,
Oh,
the next one was digital detox. So people are finally starting to realize that taking social media breaks and disconnecting from technology in general on a regular basis is very therapeutic.
okay.
That we need to just start stepping away from the computer, from our phone, from all the electronics and start to just be in present time and think and just be present, and
Yes.
put all that digital stuff down.
Take a break.
I've been doing that and it's hard to do.
It is because everything is so connected.
Hmm.
You think you're putting it down, the next thing you know, you listen to a podcast. You know, or you're on Clubhouse, or you know what I mean? I just something, but because it's all digital, you don't notice it as much.
Yeah.
You're on, so oh, okay, I get away from my computer, I'll turn on the TV.
Yeah.
Okay, which is streaming something, right?
Okay. Excuse me. And the next one is working out with a crowd.
Uh huh.
And and this is true after the pandemic because they're going to announce that the pandemic is over, right? They're going to announce it pretty soon that
Mm-hmm.
it's the end.
Officially over. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's like just announce it and get it over with. But anyway, um And we are doing this. I know that Jill is having more classes in person, her
Yes.
yoga classes and her meditation classes. And so people are starting to work out with other people now. And it is that social support that you can get with others.
Mm-mm.
You can't replace that, you know?
No.
So we're going to see a lot of people returning to in-person workouts. In fact, my yoga studio finally opened up down the
Okay.
street.
Oh,
So
good.
I'm excited about that. In fact, I get to go today for the first time. So that's
Great.
kind of exciting. And then movement snacks. So movement snacks are where you just get up and you move for a little
Ah.
bit of time, like maybe 10 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever. You just get up and you start moving. They're called
Mm-hmm.
movement snacks. And so just getting up and moving around and taking a movement snack is one of the trends that they're doing nowadays. So that's a good one too. And then the last one is social abundance and alternative ways to release. So they're
What
saying,
is that?
I don't know, I'm going to read it to you. I think you're going to find a lot of people embracing their years of yes. Their year of yes. After limiting interactions for several
Mm.
years and perhaps putting dreams and plans on hold, we're going to see a big swing the other direction with many people searching out more social interaction, new friends, and experiences. Good times are on the horizon, but I think it's time to release energy and stay healthy and going to play a major role by saying yes.
I like it.
Mhm.
Okay. I think they're right because I'm saying yes to getting out of the house too. A
Mhm.
lot more, other than for just critical things. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Necessary things. I'm starting to take more invitations.
Right. And we feel more like getting
Mhm.
out too. Now that the weather's kind of lightening up and the
Yes.
days are a little longer and
Hmm.
yeah, it does feel different. I mean, it feels like we're getting to springtime,
There you go.
which
We're
is
ready to spring out, not just spring forward. Well, we have Linus in the studio, and she is ready to go.
yay.
Should we bring her up?
Yes. So
Okay.
Linus is our wellness coach. Women over the age of 40,
Hello,
the
hello.
whole
Hi.
woman.
Hey.
I love it. The whole woman. Hi, Linus.
Hi, how are you, Robin? Hi,
Good, thank
Telly. Both of
you.
you
How
are
you
looking
doing this
wonderful.
morning?
I'm good. I'm good. It's been quite a busy 3 weeks, and I was trying to get here on time today, but I wasn't successful. But it wasn't my fault. Technical difficulties, couldn't get on. But for
Hmm.
some reason, my internet keeps disconnecting. So if that
Oh,
happens, I'll just come right back on again. I don't know why. I got to
sounds
call,
good.
find out what's going on. But I'm here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So,
So go ahead.
no, I was going to ask you, what do you have for us today?
Well, I thought I would talk today about some interesting ways that we can detox our bodies
Ah,
using the at-home remedies, and also
Oh,
using some things that maybe we haven't thought about that could help us with releasing toxins. We don't always have to make a drink to do it. There are certain things that we can do in our lifestyle every day that can help us to detox our bodies and to minimize the toxins that go into our bodies. And the reason why this is so important is that when you're detoxing, if you can, you want it to be a gradual process that
ah,
occurs over time. Many times those quick fix detoxes can be harmful. Real restrictive diets to detox can sometimes be harmful. Of course, you always want to consult your healthcare provider to make sure that it goes with your health and any medications that you're on. And I'm not saying do this. This is just what I've experienced personally and what I've done with my clients. So,
mm-hmm.
first of all, let's talk about some of the holistic things that you can do to reduce the toxins in your body. You want to avoid overall exposures to toxins as much as possible because that can help to reduce the toxic burden on your body. And this would include, of course, smoking, secondhand smoke,
Mm.
choosing organic produce and meat whenever possible, and avoiding those harsh cleaning products that all of us probably grew up with, like Pine Sol and Lysol spray and things like that. And also personal care products, the makeup that we use. taking a look at that and seeing what we can do. Now, it could be that you can't do all of these things, but if you can begin to take a look at, well, how much secondhand smoke am I getting? And of course, smoking, there's no other way around it. You should not be smoking. But maybe there's some opportunity to maybe buy more organic from time to time. Also, taking a look at the cleaning products and what kinds of natural cleaning products you can use instead. Another thing you want to take a look at, of course, is eating healthy. Eating a balanced diet is hugely important in general, but when it comes to detoxing, you want to make sure you're eating plenty of fruits and vegetables, whole grains, lean protein whenever possible, and that can help provide the body with all the essential ingredients needed for natural detoxification. So I'm talking about how to just naturally detoxify your body. Now, you notice I didn't have in those selections of food that you could eat things like sugar, a lot of starches, processed food, sweets, all that stuff. Just getting rid of that, it will help to facilitate a natural detoxification process.
Oh,
Also, managing stress, and this is a big one because chronic stress increases inflammation. Let me say this again. Chronic stress increases inflammation, and it can interfere with the natural detoxification process for the body. So you want to engage in stress-reducing activities such as meditation, yoga, or deep breathing exercises. All of these are hugely beneficial when it comes to reducing stress. And just let me say something real quickly. I did a webinar for reducing stress. And I decided, because of the response, that I would move that into my new community that I'm going to be launching hopefully before the end of this month. And the focus of this community is going to be wellness for women over 40, with a strong emphasis on stress, anxiety, and overall mental wellness. And the reason why this is important is that if you're doing fine mentally, then your body is going to follow suit in most cases. It's hard to stay healthy for a long period of time if you're stressed out, depressed, anxious, have brain fog, aren't sleeping well. All of those kinds of activities are ultimately going to impact how you feel in your body. So when I talk about chronic stress impacting your detoxification process, it's absolutely a real thing, because it begins overall with your emotional wellness. Now, of course, sleep is hugely important, and also important during the detoxification process. You want to make sure that you're getting enough sleep so it supports your body's natural process of digestion and detoxification. You want to aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep a night if you can. You also want to make sure that you're exercising regularly. I cannot tell you how important that is, because it helps promote the lymphatic drainage and helps to increase your circulation, the blood going to all the organs, and it supports healthy digestion and elimination. If you're feeling constipated, just check and see, when was the last time you had a good walk or a 30-minute workout, or you did something that involved a lot of movement? When was the last time you did that? Take a look at that, because that can have a big impact in terms of your ability to eliminate. Also, you want to consider supplements that can help you with the detoxification process. Now, these are the ones that I have used with my clients. There are other ones out there. Again, if you're on some kind of medication, which could definitely make you feel sluggish, make you feel like you're not going to the bathroom all the time, constipate you, and things like that. But just make sure with your practitioner that these kinds of things will not interfere with the drugs that they currently, or pharmaceuticals that they have you on. Milk thistle is something that I've used before, which is really good. Something else called NAC, which is, let me see if I wrote this, make sure I got it right. Acetylcysteine. It's ACETYLCYSTEINE. And that is a supplement that can help with your natural detoxification process. And also, glutathione is another one that can be very good and help support the natural detoxification process. I would advise that you go to your local health food store that has staff that knows what they're talking about, and ask them about these supplements and others that they have that might help you naturally detoxify. An important note about detoxification, as I mentioned again, it is the best detoxification is that slow and gradual process. Trying to detox in 3 days, if you haven't detoxed or haven't really done any detoxification in 6 months, that doesn't make any sense, does it? Wouldn't you rather put your body through a gradual process until shocking it into something else, which could cause other problems down the line? And whenever you're going through a detoxification process, you should be doing it with the aid of someone who knows what they're doing. Like me, for instance, a certified holistic living and wellness coach, or perhaps you're a doctor, but you just don't want to do it just with your friends, and you just don't want to do it because you found it on Chat AI or some AI site or on the internet. You definitely want to do it in combination with someone who knows what they're doing, who has some experience with it, because the detoxification process, in terms of facilitating it, is no joke. It can throw you into other things, so you want to make sure that you're doing it with the proper guidance. Now, some of the holistic things, I covered those are the holistic things. Now, these are the things that you can do in terms of things that are in your everyday life that are at your house, hopefully.
Okay.
Hydration is extremely important. Water, I drink, I don't know how many ounces this is. I think it's 16 ounces, and I drink 5 of these a day. So what is that? 80 ounces of water a day. Lemon water is a natural detoxifier, especially if it's warm lemon water. I drink it first thing in the morning. Herbal teas, cannot say enough about dandelion tea, milk thistle, which I mentioned earlier, and green tea. They
Okay.
So when you are having issues with detoxification, one of the things that may need some help is the liver. So you definitely want to make sure that you're doing what you can to keep your liver healthy, because that's one of the main things you need to have a healthy detoxification process. Fiber-rich foods, that's something else that we should have in our cabinets. Eating plenty of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, as I mentioned earlier before, and make it a real priority of yours to beef up your fiber-rich foods. Apples, for instance, are fiber-rich in terms of fruit. Avocados are fiber-rich. It's a carb, yes, but it's fiber-rich. So it may be a little higher in calories, but they're value-added calories. Most of the cruciferous vegetables are fiber-rich. All vegetables, dark green leafy vegetables, not iceberg lettuce, but dark green. The spring salad mix, for instance, is a great way to help detoxify your body. Another thing you can do is dry brushing. Now, this practice involves using a dry brush to gently exfoliate the skin, which help promote the lymphatic drainage and support detoxification. So those are my tips. If you want these in writing, all you have to do is DM me, or actually message me on Facebook. And if you are also interested in getting on the waiting list for my new network, DM me on Facebook. The next time I come on here, hopefully it would have been launched by now. And I have a few other announcements. If I can, let me know when I can make them. And I also want to know, do I have any questions?
Well, we put up your LinkedIn so people can find you on Facebook, Instagram, etc.
Okay.
And
I have
also,
a question.
I'm sorry.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Linda, so you said water, the lemon water is natural detoxifier, and then dandelion tea, green tea, and there was one other thing that you said was good for
Milk thistle tea.
Milk thistle tea.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they actually make a milk thistle tea.
Milk thistle tea.
I had heard of that. One of these days, we're going to have you come back and help us with just supplements.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
Yeah, that would be great to do that.
In fact, that's one of the things we're going to have in the network. And it's going to be called the Vibe Wellness Woman Network. And in this network, we'll have webinars and information on nutrition, on movement, on holistic practices, on emotional and mental wellness, all from a holistic standpoint. We're going to also have experts come into the group to talk with you about things, and I'll also be presenting products to you. In fact, I'm so excited. I am the influencer for a new product that uses aromatherapy to give you instant calm when you're feeling anxious or when you're feeling stressed. And it's a little apparatus, and I haven't received it yet, but it's an apparatus that you use and you press the button, and this aromatherapy, this essential oil like bergamot or peppermint or lavender, and there's one other one that they use. You can smell it immediately, and it's not like using essential oils, because if you're typing or working or doing things, it gets on your clothes or whatever. But it has essential oils as its base, or something that you insert into the machine, and it gives you a sense of calm, clarity, and reduces stress. So I'm very excited, and I will be talking about that in the group. I'll also be talking a lot about gut health, which really is extremely important. It's almost as important as keeping your brain functioning and active. Your gut health is extremely important, because that will govern your emotional wellness and mental wellness, which also really feeds into how you're feeling overall. So I'm really excited about that. The other thing is, on May 20th, I'm going to be hosting the Soul Sister Saturday with Jewel Diamond Taylor. So if you're interested, there is the tickets right there. I know that Terralina is going to be a vendor. We are looking for vendors. We have room for about 9 vendors. So if you're interested in sharing your product or service there, it's going to be wonderful. Last time we kept it small. We had about 45 women. This time our goal is to have 100 women in the backyard in a property over in Fair Oaks, my house, in the backyard, up on the tennis court. We're going to have a tent. It is going to be awesome. And last time it was wonderful. Terralina, I know you're going to be a vendor. Robin, I hope you can come. It is going to be miraculous. Really fun.
That day, I'm actually getting on an airplane to go to Croatia.
Oh, well, gee.
So, I know, but it makes me sad that I'm going to miss it.
I know. Croatia. Why Croatia? What's going on in Croatia?
Oh, my girlfriends wanted to go to the Balkans, and so we planned a trip. So there's 4 of us going to Croatia, Montenegro, Slovenia, and Albania for 3 weeks. I know.
Very interesting.
I am so
that
blessed.
would not have been first on my list.
No.
How close are they to the Ukraine and all? How close is it to that?
Pretty far. Ukraine is over there.
Okay.
This is right on the Adriatic Sea.
The Black Sea.
Yeah, right on
Okay. Okay. All right. That was my only concern. Like, are you safe?
I know when she said Croatia, my eyes sort of got big too.
Well, good. Then you'll be safe. That's the main thing.
Anyway, I would really love to be there. And Linus, I have to do a shout out to you. I started my Amari this month in March. I haven't been consistent every day, so I am gonna be honest that I don't make the drink every single day. I don't make it from my mother either, because right now she's in a really good space, so I'm not messing with her at all. But I am so much better. Yeah. It's like I have so much more clarity and so much more energy, and my mood, everything.
It's amazing. I cannot say enough about the Amari products, which address gut health. The thing that I focus on the most is the happy juice, because it's a great combination to help you with your energy, to help you with your gut health, and to also help you with your focus and concentration. And it absolutely makes a difference. And I'm glad you mentioned it, because right now, for people who are already subscribing to the product, it's like another 20% off if you order something right now. But for those of you who are interested in finding out about this really fantastic gut health product, you need to get in touch with me. I take it all the time. And when I don't take it, when I run out of it, I always feel the difference. So now I try not to run out of it. This subscription comes every month. And yes, it is an investment, but it's an investment in your health. When I went to the doctor for my physical, he said that my inner working brought up body functioning was that of a 40-year-old. And I'm going to be 66 in June. Now, that's not just because of the Amari, but I do know, since I've been taking the Amari for the last 4 months, that my gut health is better. And therefore, if my gut health is better, my digestive process is better, my colon is functioning better. And all my results with my colon and stuff like that were like, he said, wow, you have a great looking colon for someone who's 60, almost 66. But I know that has a lot to do with these products that I've taken. They will make an impact in a very short period of time.
I have one more thing to say about it. The cravings have not completely gone away, because I was really addicted to potato chips. And I had to get those, I had to stop that. And this really helped kind of set this. I don't want sugar. I'm not eating very many like simple carbs, like bread and things like that. I pretty much
Mhm.
eliminated gluten out of
Mhm.
my diet, and I just feel so much better. It's
I'm so
amazing.
glad you mentioned that.
Only been
I'm
three
so glad
weeks.
you mentioned that. I'm not really good at shameless self promotion, but I have
Yep.
to say this. Um, I also there's a brand new product that's come out. There's one product that's come out that really addresses the connection between the heart and the brain, and
Mhm.
it is an excellent product. And I've just ordered it to try it. But the other thing is, I think I told you that I gained 20 pounds between 2019 and 2022. It's ridiculous.
Mhm.
So I decided to try their GBX fat burn product. And I've been taking it for maybe a week and a half or two, and I've already lost an inch. But not
Mm.
only that, I'm sleeping better. Whatever little thing was going on with my gut, because of what I was eating, quite frankly, emotional eating as I was, going through my grieving process for my mom, I was emotional eating, and that just cleared it out. So all of their products, no matter, depending on what your need is, all of their products have lead with gut health first,
Hmm.
because so much of your gut health drives the rest of your health. And
Mm.
because we are Americans that subscribe to the SAD diet, all of us have issues with our gut health. And I tell you, our statistics as a country are not good in terms of health. We have the statistics that fall within the third world country statistics,
Mm.
especially when it comes. Have you heard about the statistic with pregnancies, especially women of color? Oh my
Yes.
gosh. Now, some of that is systemic because of the doctors and how they are listening or not listening to their patients.
Right.
But a lot of it, though, can be our lifestyle. And, you can begin to make some changes incrementally, but almost uncategorically, the majority of Americans need to make some changes. More exercise, more fresh air now the pandemic is over, eating, not piling our plates up with food. If we're going to snack, do healthy snacks, increasing our hydration, and working on getting gut healthy. These things will impact your body, and they will also impact your overall emotional wellness. I cannot stress this enough. If you want to consult with me to find out the kinds of things you should be doing, then go ahead and go to my link tree and sign up for a wellness consult. And I'll be glad to share with you some things that you need to be thinking about. You can go ahead and take them to the doctor. I am on staff with a doctor right now when I counsel his patients. So I know that the AMA is like, yes, then it's definitely, this is true. I didn't need their approval, but hey, for those of you who feel like, oh, but I have to go to the doctor, the things I tell you, shop it back to the doctor. And if they're integrative in any way at all, they'll say, yes, that's true.
Right.
Sometimes what happens with doctors, they just don't have the time to go into all of this. That's
Mhm.
why they hire people like health coaches, because in managed care, it's all about how many patients you can see within a period of time. So make sure you're doing the things that are necessary to take care of you. Okay, I'm done.
Well, we want to make sure that everybody knows how to get a ticket to the Soul Sister Saturday, which is May 20th. So we have put this link in the chat. Also, we're going to put your link tree in the chat so that if people want to connect with you, they can do that. They can book an appointment. So I'm going to put that over in the comments. We want to thank Dr. Tachi. She's been here all morning. Thank you for listening, and to Carlos, who was here from New York City. He was also in the broadcast. So we want to thank you, all of you who are watching live and on the replay. Linus, we look forward every time you come. We look forward to hearing from you.
Oh,
In the
thank you.
meantime, I'm going to ask um, Robin to share with us who's coming up next week.
Okay. Next week is already March 23rd, and Maureen will be with us. So
Okay.
our other health coach, and Maureen is also a support of Amari. So it's a really good product. And then Linus, you'll be back with us on April 6th.
Oh, fantastic. So
Yeah.
everything will be okay, that's going to be my goal, that my neck would be up by April 6th. That's my goal.
Yay.
Okay.
Okay.
This is good. Now, if people want, oh, before we go, Dr. Chachi says, great information. Thank you so much, Linus.
Thank
Uh,
you, Dr. Chachi. That means a lot coming from you. How are you doing? Is she in Florida still?
Yes, she lives in
Ooh,
Florida.
Florida. That's a whole nother
Yes.
topic. Beautiful state, though. Beautiful state.
I
My
have.
daughter lives in Florida, so.
Oh, okay. And so you guys have to talk. What was I going to say? I lost my train of thought
I'm
there.
sorry. I'm talking
Oh,
to
no,
you.
no. I was going to ask if people want to sign up for your upcoming wellness group,
Mhm.
how would they do that? Do they need
For
to go
right now,
where on
DM
LinkedIn?
me. But when what I will do, and I need to make sure I write this down. I'll put down the jump page link for the wait list. I'll
Yes.
put that in there today.
Okay. Sounds good.
Great.
Thank you so much. Okay. So back to you, Robin. You said Maureen's going to be with us next week.
Yes.
So we look forward to seeing her. We want to remind everybody that if you're looking to become a part of the BizChicks community, you can simply text Biz to 33777. We'd love for you to be a part of our community. That's where we learn what you do, how you do it, and who you serve so that we can share it with other BizChicks so that we can support one another. So, with that, we want to remind you that we'll be here tomorrow talking tech in a way that's easy to understand to help you do business better. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you,
Thank you
everybody.
so much, everyone. Have a blessed day. Bye bye.
Have a good one. Bye. Bye.